Hello, yeah. So today we will talk about the prelim phase, which is the first phase, or which is the initial phase rather of an ATM. So we will understand like what are the objectives, what are the steps, what are the inputs, and what are the outputs. So this is a picture which has been come in front of you from the TOGAP open group stuff. And prelim phase also talks about, so prelim phase talks about setting up architectural capability. We last day understood like architectural capability talks about architecture functions and architecture principles. So how the architecture capability would be, how we are going to set it up, so that is the responsibility of prelim phase. So it includes majorly few things. So what those things are, it includes creation of organizational model. What does that mean? That means we have to model the development stuff, we have to model the implementation stuff, we have to model the deployment stuff. Among these two, development and implementation is basically termed as creational capability, like creating the capability, and deployment phase is being termed as the running the capability. So organization model actually consists of two things, which is creational capability as well as running the capability. Now setting up the team, when we are setting after organization modeling, when we go for setting up teams, we have to identify few portion of those teams, like who is going to be the EA, or who will be in the part of EA panels, like enterprise architecture. Then the another important thing which is very very important in this prelim phase is termed as ARB, that is architectural review board, which is nothing but, we will talk about later, that which is nothing but establishing our governance. So they will look into, they will review the architectural stuff. So we need to construct a board which is architectural review board. Project management, that is PM, business analyst, data analyst, technology analyst, application analyst. So all these are architectural persons, technical architecture, application architecture. So who will be the panel in these areas, and who will be the sponsors, we need to identify also. Finally, whenever we go for this phase, we have to decide what are going to be the principles for this phase. And these principles typically talks about architecture principles, and we also mentioned earlier, like we will construct a or establish a governance body who will conduct the architectural reviewing part. Developing the strategic tools is very much important, and among the strategic tool is like Archimate, SharePoint is for archiving, repository, MS Project for to review, to go this project on and track it properly. MS Project is very much responsible. So as we mentioned, like these points are the bullet points of prelim phase, like architectural review board is playing the role of governance in this prelim phase. You can also create strategy, and using different type of tools like Archimate, which is an EA tool. You use SharePoint as a repository tool for tracking purpose project. You use MS Project, so you use balanced scorecard in the project purpose. So these all the things which is important. So the first to determine the desired level of architecture capability, and they need to implement the actual architecture capability. Now the output, what is the output of this phase, which is very very important, that is request to architecture. Request to architecture means what? Which means like it is an agreement between architectural team and the sponsors. So now we will understand how these things, whatever the points we discussed, how these things are related to each other, how we can understand it properly. See, the output of this phase is basically nothing but request to architecture. That means we need a agreement between architecture team and the sponsors. So to do that, first of all, we have to make sure like what are the departments which is going to going to work. So setting up the team is very important, but before setting up the team we have to also know the organizational model includes like creational model capability and running that capability. So development and implementation as well as deployment, these are the things which we need to think. So all these comes under setting up architecture capability. So whenever we are talking about architecture capability, we don't need to forget about architectural principles, because it not only talks about architectural functions but also talks about architectural principles. And whenever we talk about architectural principles, we need to understand whether that principle has been followed or not. So we need a governance body, and that governance body is establishing governance body is very much important. And finally, the most important thing, as we mentioned earlier also, like we have to create strategy of different types of strategy. We can use tools, even if we think if you think like these are the things you want to go through, so you can go through these points. All these points talks about these phase only, these action points only. Thank you so much.